Blizzard released Season of Discovery by the numbers yesterday, and to no one's surprise, I'm sure, a lot of people are playing Season of Discovery. That number is
4,535,307 characters were created.
But to my surprise, not that many people have reached maxed level. Only
460,083 characters, or about 10% of the population, have reached level 25.
And when we talk about maxing out your character, this includes things like grinding out your pre-bis, doing the raid, doing PvP, getting your PvP rank, getting PvP reputation for those Warsong rewards, farming gold, maxing out your profession, all those sort of things.
0.09% of characters have collected all 12 of their classes' runes. To date, just 86,135 characters, or about 1.9%, have fully cleared the raid.
Seems to me like not that many people have stuck through to the end. Even if they've gotten to level 25, a very small amount of people have gotten all the runes and done the raid. I've done the raid several times. I've been very, very, very lucky and gotten a lot. Almost all my BIS items, and but I don't have all my runes. Those waylaid supplies, I don't want to do that crap. That's boring. And don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the game. I'm playing SOD, but it has issues. People are getting bored of it. People are quitting, and I think that the numbers that were released yesterday tell us that that's the case. Someone asked, but tell us, Blizzard, how many of the people playing are bots? Oh, wouldn't it be awesome to know that? So let's get into my review of Season of Discovery. I've been getting a lot of questions on stream about my thoughts of Season of Discovery, so here we go. Let's log into my rogue here. This is on my second account. My rogue's very geared. This warrior is my girlfriend's character, and she falls into the other percent of people who have not reached max level. Clearly, she's level 12. We'll be doing that tonight. Getting level 15. Come on. Anyways, leveling a druid with her. So this is my rogue. Let's log in. I'm on Living Flame, PvP. So my main issue that I've had is meta. Now, I picked a good class to play, didn't I? Rogues are strong. Warriors are strong. Hunters are strong. Feral druid. You gotta have a feral druid in your group. So what it creates is like this meta where it's like, we need these classes. And they're trying in Season of Discovery to have it so that anybody can do anything. Oh, you can have rogue mage, rogue in your dungeon group. Yeah, you could, but it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. And they're all gonna compete over the same loot. Anyways, so people just want the meta. And if you're not a priest, we don't want you healing our BFD group. Anyways, so that's an issue. Let's take a quick peek at my gear. I've done BFD 3 times. It took me my friends have done BFD 2 or 3 lockouts before I even did it the first time, because I've been playing Era as well. Like I say, I'm enjoying SOD. I'm playing it a lot more than other people. All these people who have not even gone max level, the 4 million people who haven't gotten max level, but I'm also playing Era because I love Era, and the Era population is rebounding, so I think people are quitting SOD and going back to Era. Anyways, check this out. I've got the sort of the feral druid tank helmet. I lost the roll on the tier helmet. Oh, someone... this is funny. My guild member just whispered me. Let's look at this. He said... Because on stream last night I said that we're just a small nobody guild. And that's because and that's because this other guild, so here's some drama. I did Black Fathom Deeps last night with this guild. Halfway through the raid, they put on Master Loot. I win the roll on an item. They say, oh no, we're going to give it to this other person. And then they kicked me and started mocking me and making fun of me. I'm beating the warrior. Okay, so the agility gun. Okay, let's roll on the gun. 67. Oh my god. I rolled a 67 on the agility gun. They took the gun from me. I haven't had any negative experiences at all. No negative experiences at all in SOD, except until last night. What is with these people? Anyways, that's beside the point. I literally logged in and instantly get a message from a guild member. And anyways, I thought that was funny. Agility, strength neck. I got the dark leather shoulders, obviously the blue ones. I would still love the blue ones from BFD, and the tier helmet. We got the cloak of the brotherhood. We got the tier chest. We got pretty darn good bracers. We got the dagger. We got another dagger. Obviously, I would like the sword for Saber Slash, but this dagger still does good with Saber Slash. And we got this blue belt, the legs, got the tier boots, got some rings. And anyways, what the heck was I saying? I picked the right class, didn't I? And if you didn't, you're a second class citizen, maybe even not even a third class citizen. So that's a little bit of a problem, because they wanted everybody to be able to do everything, but they can't. Or at least not very well. Now, can any comp clear BFD? Probably. But it's easier when you got a feral druid in your group and you got the hunter for the 10% stats and all that sort of stuff. As I mentioned before, another issue I have is the waylaid supplies. Like, that's just boring. What is my reputation with these people? Neutral. I've handed in 2 crates. I just cannot be asked to do that. What's more fun? Grinding out waylaid crates or doing knacks and PvPing on a level 60 character? Like, I'm gonna do the things I enjoy in SOD, but I'm not gonna grind out pointless stuff. And they made the grind less punishing because, now you can get the runes at friendly, but it's still boring. And then let's talk about Ashenvale. So Ashenvale it's like Altera Valley in the sense that you just don't PvP. You zerg past people, and you just, whoever kills the boss first gets more rep. And then you PvP to start the event, and then you just zerg. Only one time was there any sort of horde and alliance fighting each other, but they're just killing the bosses, and it's got a 60-minute timer that it could take, but the game is done in 5 minutes. It's just boring. It's really fast, easy rep, but it's boring. I don't think anyone really cares about Ashenvale or really enjoys it. So that's my review of SOD. There's not a lot to review because there's not a lot to do. You get to level 25, you read some guides on how to get the runes you want to get. You hope and pray that the rune you want to get doesn't include waylaid supplies. And then if you still enjoy the game after that, you're going to grind out some pre-raid bis. You're going to do some Warsong Gulch rep. You're going to do the raid. And you're going to find that there's not a lot to do after about a week. When I do my lockout, there's nothing to do. I've done my lockout. All I can do is go gank horde, which I enjoy. Don't get me wrong. This blade was made for stabbing horde in the back. So there's no loot in the game for me to really get other than from the raid. And so every 3 days I can play my character and then PvP in between. So my options are level a new character or play Classic Era. I'm doing both. I'm leveling a druid with my girlfriend, and I'm playing Classic Era. I'm not stopping SOD. It's got some fun parts to it. It's got some charm, but it's not like so captivating that I'm not doing anything but playing it. What are your thoughts? Are you having a similar experience, or are you on your third level 25 doing Black Fathom Deeps every single day because you're just like BFD, 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 and you're doing your Ashen Veil and you're pre-mating all day long? I can't. It's not that level of good. One thing I want to add is that I get that they wanted to make it be something for people to discover, and where people had not yet figured everything out. But it turns out that what people discovered is some classes were overpowered, some were undertuned, and it just didn't feel like a polished experience. Also, when they were starting the realms and they kept them hidden, I totally was on board with that in the beginning. But then people made their mega realm anyways, and caused a lot of issues because the people who wanted their RP PvP realm had suddenly all these other people on there that weren't RP PvPers, and it just kind of created a weird experience where then Blizzard made a second RP PvP realm, and people were divided in terms of people didn't know what realm who was on. I happened to be playing on the same realm as a couple friends, but my other friends, they picked Lone Wolf, or they picked this, that, the other thing. And had people known the realms, they could have coordinated easier. But when you've got multiple circles of friends, all these circles of friends, they're not going to get together. You know, the people I played with 10 years ago aren't going to get in Discord with the people I'm playing with now, with the people who I played with 5 years ago. We're not all going to get into Discord together and be like, who are these people? Like, you know, and play on the same realm. Does that make sense? We need time to figure this stuff out. And they didn't give us that time, and I think that caused an issue on launch. A lot of issues. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a sub and a comment. I read and respond to each and every one. Catch me live on my Twitch channel, Dwarflord TV, to connect with me or say hi to me in game on any of my characters. Dwarflord out.